Okay guys, we're back out here. Mary, I passed your satisfaction here. That's all clean. I wiped all of them down so that they're nice and clean. There's nothing on them. I cleaned that one back there. That's all nice and spotless. That's where the gasket maker is going to go. There wasn't supposed to be no water down in here, I don't think, was there? I mean, Mary, you would know. But I found little bits of water puddles, so I soaked them up. They were from before when I think when antifreeze went over and he didn't wipe it down. So let's go out here. I'll show you what I did. I basically degreased the top, cleaned the bottom. Right now I just got my compressor going so I can make sure it's completely dry. But yeah, I got that all clean. Bottom's all nice and clean. I cleaned those really good. I get a good seal. Got everything that would have a seal, I cleaned really good. Same with this one. I'm just gonna blow dry, yeah. I noticed these little chunks, they don't want to come off, but when I started blowing the air on them, so I'm just gonna make sure it's completely dry and the whole 9 yards. That's just a cover for my carburetor. So yeah, that's where we're at now. So I hope this is good, Mary. I'm looking to you for for answers. Just let me know if you think I'm doing something wrong. I hope I've been doing everything right so far. I didn't know you had that kind of experience, but had I known that, I would have been asking you. So she's all pretty much clean. I got most of the grease off it. It's not dirty and grimy anymore. I didn't want to mess with this because of the fuel injectors. I don't want to break one of them off or mess them up. So yeah, finished drying it and I'll show you guys putting it back together. So later for now. Okay guys, I'm back. Let's see, about 4.5 hours. She's all back together. You know what, Mary? This little thing right here, where them fuel lines are, get that the other way, right there, them two. That thing took me a freaking hour to get that thing in there. Get that fuel line back in there and that little clip down in there. Yeah, that was fun. That took me more time to do that than I did to mount all the manifold and everything. Sorry. But yeah, she's all back together. I got the battery charger going now. Charge that battery back up and let's see what happens. Hope for the best. I gotta get a couple of screws for this here, for my throttle piece. I noticed them are missing screws. He never had screws on them, put them back on there. But I found out my thermostat screws were the wrong screws. Then went to something else that he took off of. All my bolts that I took out, 3 out of 4 of them were wrong. But yeah, I found some new bolts for the thermostat because the bolts he had in there I pulled out by hand. Yeah. So I put some new bolts in there. That's nice and tight. So now that would have overheated and then I'd really been up a creek. The only thing I'm worried about is the distributor, because I had to pull the distributor out and reset it. So I'm hoping it's back in its place. So if it is, everything should go good. If not, I'm going to have to pull the distributor out and reset that. That would be the only thing that I know I'd have to do. If for some reason it don't start, I'm pretty much sure that's what it'll be. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But otherwise, I know I got everything else right. I caulked that, or put that silicone in there really good. Sealed that all up. So, hoping for the best now. So now I got a few minutes here. Let this battery charge. Get a good full charge on it. And see what happens. Yeah. That took me about 4.5 hours, so 8 hours total, like he said it was supposed to take. It took me 4 hours to pull it apart, clean it off, and then about 4 hours to put it all back together. I'd been even sooner had I not spent an hour, a little over an hour on them stupid fuel lines. Getting them back in. I got to get my air filter cleaned. That's my next project later. That's what this big empty hole is. That's where my air filter goes on there. I just want to see if it'll turn over. My air filter, the whole system thing, that's where the oil blew up through and filled all that, so I got to pull all that apart. And I got some degreaser in there. I'm going to degrease it and get rid of all the oil out of it and clean it. I'm going to have to get a new filter for that. But yeah, we're this close. God be with me. I hope for the best here. So I'll bring you guys back when I started up here. So for now, we're out of here. And hope for the best for me, guys. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep the prayers going. You guys are my backbone. So later for now. Peace.